Alright, happy Revenge of the 6th, and we're about to kick this off with Darth Maul and his Tier 3 expert arcade run, slaughtering all of these stormtroopers. Now, if you've seen this recent season of Star Wars The Clone Wars, then you know exactly what episode this reminds me of, and you can absolutely understand why I'm so hyped to be doing this right now. It's so amazing, it's so fun, and for those of you that haven't seen it, well, what are you waiting for? The last episode of the season was out on the 4th, because, you know, may the 4th be with you, and you can totally binge watch it right now on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure there's some site out there where you can watch it that's not Disney Plus in case you don't have it, or your mom has Disney Plus, because, you know, every Disney movie ever is on there. And Rise of Skywalker was recently released on there, Onward was recently on there, Frozen 2, so, you know, every household pretty much just gonna have Disney Plus anyway. Now, I know there's gonna be a lot of people in the comments that are not happy that I said Revenge of the 6th, and that I'm doing this today and not yesterday. However, Revenge of the 6th just sounds better. It's the word Sith with an X in it, like it just joined Organization 13. That's so wicked. Besides, you know, there's a whole culture that loves having their Cinco de Mayo, and I don't like sharing holidays. So here you go. For all of us dark side users, and, you know, anyone who generally just turned their back on the Jedi Order, here we are, Revenge of the 6th, our own individual day, completely separate from anyone else. Now, what I'm doing today is going through all the arcade runs for all of the dark side wielders, and I'm really attempting to get them all done on Tier 2 and Tier 3. Since Darth Vader is next, I haven't done Tier 2, I'm just going to do that off screen and do Tier 3 for you guys here. Wow, I can't play Vader from the jump. I have to get points with the Stormtroopers. Alright, here we go. Alright, that should be enough points for Vader. Here we go. Yeah, seriously, screw the Stormtroopers. I'd rather play Darth Vader. It is Revenge of the 6th after all, not Stormtrooper Full Day. Yeah, let's make that a thing. No, seriously, Stormtrooper Full Day should like really be a holiday. We should really make that happen, like right now. They killed themselves. I promise you, like, those 3 guys killed themselves. I just blocked. That was it. Next is my boy Kylo, Tier 3. Let's do this. Now, as much as I play Darth Maul, and as much practice as I put in to learn how to play Darth Maul properly, and to build, you know, my own playstyle, Kylo Ren has always just been that character for me. He's just been that character that I just naturally was able to play. I just saw what his abilities were, I went in, and, you know, it just felt natural. I didn't really have to put in much practice to learn them. I feel like all video games and all players have that. They always have that one character that they really want to play, and that they're not too good with, but they practice and practice and practice and get really great with. But then they also at the same time have that one character that just flows naturally for them. And I'm not talking about like playing Eddie Gordo in Tekken or Maxi and Soul Calibur, because anyone can play the fusion button mash. Just push buttons and they do everything for you. But I mean, like, when you play a character that's not too complex, or even if they are complex and they seem complicated to other people, but they just naturally flow for you, I don't know, it's just so cool. Everybody has that one character. A lot of people in this game play the Emperor, and I've seen a lot of people play Luke, but people that are really great with Anakin, I feel like they didn't really practice with Anakin. I think they just liked him from the jump and just picked him, and it just worked like that. I mean, if you're that person, like if you're that kind of guy, or you know what I'm talking about, just let me know in the comments. It doesn't even have to be for this game. You can just tell your own story, like in the comments. Just let me know. Just say what character that you naturally played, and even what character that you grinded and practiced for hours with just to learn. Because, you know, it's a really cool experience that there are some characters that, you know, that just naturally work for you, and there's others that you have to work really, really hard for. and it just seems rewarding when you find that one character that just works for you. So I never completed this mission, so I can't move on to the last mission until I beat this one. So give me 1 second. You know, I really liked Kylo Ren as a character. I feel like he should have just stayed true to himself. He shouldn't have gotten redeemed. They shouldn't have had him become a redeemed Ben Solo. He could have just stayed Kylo and continued doing what he was doing, but in a more true version of himself. You know, now that Palpatine's defeated, he's no longer being swayed by Palpatine, and, you know, losing the helmet on that one planet could have just been a sign that, you know, he no longer needs to be pushed by the desires of Lord Vader. He could have become his own character and done his own thing. He could have been a true version of Kylo Ren, leading the Knights of Ren and continuing the First Order, all as one big empire of sorts. He could have still been an antagonist to Rey, but just, you know, on a more personal level after defeating the Emperor. Kind of like how they did in The Last Jedi when they worked together and defeated all the Sith troopers after killing Snoke. And then they decided, hey, you know, we're gonna work together, join me. And Kylo wanted Rey to join the dark side, but Rey wanted him to be redeemed to a light. It could have been a continuation of that, and they would have just gone their separate ways. Like, nobody had to be redeemed. And even the whole Reylo thing, Rey kissing Ben at the end, it was just incest. I don't know why people are rooting for incest, because it's the same people that roast Alabama all the time in memes for having incest, and they're grossed out by the idea of it. Like, they're cousins, and they kiss. Like, why did they have to kiss?